Welcome to musicmoveit.com. Today, I'm going to discuss how to handle copyrights when you have multiple people writing a song. So this happens all the time. People come together and they create songs, whether it be you doing a song and someone featuring on it, or whether it be a couple of different writers writing a song for you. There's so many different scenarios and situations, and I want to discuss it a little bit just so you kind of get a better understanding of it. Now, say you did a song and someone on it featured on it, whether they were singing or in hip-hop they wrote their own part to rap on like a verse or something of that nature. That means both of you will have a part in the ownership of that song. Now, the main thing this comes down to is if you have an agreement with this co-author or feature or whatnot. If you all did not have an agreement about this song, then both of you basically own this song 50-50. This is how copyright law works. So, say you did copyright the song, didn't have a true agreement, he could always come back on you and say, hey, I wrote part of this song as well. And if he has copyright ownership also of this song, that means he can license it as well to use for whatever. You wouldn't have any say over it. You need to have an agreement when there are multiple authors on a song. So again, if there was no agreement and the song was put out, the person that was on that song automatically has copyright ownership for that song because there was no written agreement saying otherwise. Okay? Now, this is what I'm saying. When you write a song with someone, you should do it beforehand, but before the song is released, get a written agreement saying, okay, I wrote half this song, you write half this song. So we split this up 50-50, copyright-wise. And then, of course, when you do copyright it, on the copyright form, there is a section where they list where you can put multiple authors or writers of that song. And it's no problem at all, it's simple to do. Then, you want to list as far as who gets what with publishing. Because that also goes along the lines of it. Because yes, you can have the copyrights of the song, but the real money comes in the publishing. So you want to get that straight away as well. So professionally, what a lot of people do is when they go into a songwriting session, or if there's a feature on a song for someone, they'll do what's called a split sheet. Right from the jump before the song's even recorded. You can do it after as well, but you should just get it out of the way. And basically, this sheet is saying who gets what of this song. So you want a sheet, get a sheet of paper. It could be on anything. It could be professionally typed up or professionally printed up on a computer, or you could just write it on paper, honestly, as long as you get those signatures of those people. You would need their name, and this is their real name and stage name, how they want it to appear in the credits of the song. You want their address. You want to list them of what they did exactly. Are they a writer? Did they produce the song? And we'll get into producers later, a little bit later. You want to list what percentage of the song that these people are involved with. It doesn't have to be 50-50. It's all up to your agreement. You could say, all right, you wrote the hook, I wrote most of the song, so I'm taking 70% copyright ownership and you're taking 30%. And it'll be same on the publishing as well. And if they're fine with that, they sign it off. But generally, most big artists and big record labels generally will divide everything equally. Even if so-and-so wrote the hook and this person wrote a larger part, in general, everything is almost divided up evenly just so it keeps things fair enough, I guess. But it's whatever you want to do. It's your contract. Then you want to write down what performance right organization they belong to, whether it's ASCAP or BMI. Make sure they write that down. They'll give you their specified number that ASCAP or BMI gave to them. Make sure they write that down. You want their birthday, and you'll need their social security number for the copyright and for the publishing thing. And then, of course, their signature. Now, if there's 5 writers on the song, do it all for them. And then make copies for all of them that's signed. This is just the pro way to do it, so they know exactly what they're getting. Then, when the song's ready to be copywritten, you put all that information down that they gave you, and when you're ready to register it with ASCAP or BMI or CSAC or whatever you're using, you put that same information as that as well. But let me stress, the contract is what you agree upon, whatever you want it to be. It could be whatever split you want it to be, as long as these people agree with it. There is no standard thing that everyone goes by. It's whatever you guys agree upon. Yes, there is a standard thing if there is no agreement by copyright law. You both own it. But get an agreement when you're doing features or writing with someone else. Now, as far as producers, sometimes a producer, say they did music for you. A lot of this is involved with hip hop, but it's all music genres in general. Say he did the producer comes in, he does music for you, and he will either want a flat fee and some of the publishing. Sometimes they'll just want a flat fee. Sometimes they want ownership on the copyright and publishing like a writer would. But that's all up to what you agree upon. A lot of people just pay the producer as a work for hire, pay him a flat rate, they're done. They have nothing else to do with the song. But every once in a while, producers will, in the session, possibly help write part of the song or things like that. So it's just whatever you agree upon, whatever you feel this person has worked for. But everyone must agree. So that's basically it. It's just you get the written agreement. When you register the copyright, you put their names on it and get that info that I told you before. Do the same thing with the publishing info when you upload it to ASCAP or BMI or CSAC. And that's it. It's simple as that. It's just whatever you want as a contract. So I hope this helps, and I hope you like this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Now leave a comment. Have you done this type of stuff before? How did you do it? Like, what was your agreement? Did it work for you? Was everyone satisfied? Let us know. What else do you want to hear about and discuss in a new video? Let me know that as well. And I appreciate you all watching. Check in the description below. There are tons of links to help your music career. You'll love them. Check it out. It's in the description below. And that is it. And I will talk to you next video.